Hi, Vencore weather meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, December 1st. An unsettled week here in the Mid-Atlantic region. We'll be dealing with several frontal systems over the next several days. Temperatures will kind of bounce up and down. Today will be an up day, the warmest day of the work week. High temperatures not far from 60 degrees in parts of the I-95 corridor. But then a strong cold front pushes through the region in the overnight hours, and we'll have a wintry mix in many parts of the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City during the day on Tuesday. A mixture of rain, sleet, and or snow during the day on Tuesday. Could even fall heavily enough at some points to cause some travel concerns during the day and into the early part of tomorrow night. Then in the overnight hours tomorrow night, temperatures will climb. We'll get milder on Wednesday, only to turn back into the colder regime on Thursday and Friday. And in fact, we can have a repeat performance on Friday in terms of another wintry mix. So a variable week here, starting off very mild, but as early as tomorrow, there could be a wintry mix of rain, sleet, and snow. Well, let's first start off by taking a look at the current 500 millibar map, because this kind of shows the problems that we'll be running into over the next several days in terms of the upper air winds. Notice the wind flow right in this region right here in the Mid-Atlantic region, basically out of the west-southwest to the east-northeast, maybe the southwest to the northeast. And that's the problem. A frontal system will not be able to penetrate too far to the south and east as it comes through. It will basically align with the upper level winds. This is the part of the atmosphere where one looks to determine the steering flow for surface systems. And indeed, a cold front will slide through overnight, but because these winds are aligned like this, that front cannot penetrate too far to the south and east, and in turn it will return as a warm front, and that will cause the precipitation on Tuesday. Then the temperatures will increase on Wednesday, but then it drops back down as a cold front, and we get colder on Thursday and Friday. But by Friday, a repeat performance as it turns around again and heads to the north as a warm front. So a very unsettled week here in the Mid-Atlantic region, thanks in large part to the steering flow in the upper part of the atmosphere. Well, here's the latest surface map and a couple of main players here. First of all, indeed, we have this strong cold frontal system moving right into the Ohio Valley, in fact, the central part of Pennsylvania. Ahead of it, we'll have mild temperatures here, well above normal for this time of the year. Again, perhaps near 60 degrees in parts of the I-95 corridor. The normal high right now at Philadelphia International Airport is 50 degrees, so we'll be well above normal. This is another main player here over the next 24 to 36 hours or so. A very cold air mass is situated out here in the middle part of the country, and that high will slowly move to the east, and this frontal system will set up right in this region right here, turn around and try to come back as a warm front on Tuesday, but will be influenced by this high, and some colder air will be pouring down on noticeable winds in the overnight hours tonight, and especially on the day on Tuesday. Will be much colder tomorrow as compared with this afternoon, and this frontal system turning back around and headed to the north is very likely to cause a wintry mix up and down the I-95 corridor on Tuesday with rain, sleet, and or snow. Well, here's a current look at the radar. Notice there are some rain showers right now across western West Virginia, southeastern Ohio, and now moving into the southwestern part of Pennsylvania. Certainly can be some rain showers anywhere in the I-95 corridor later this afternoon into the early part of tonight, again from D.C. all the way up to New York City as this cold front approaches. Now late tonight towards morning, it can be cold enough that we'll have a little bit of snow and sleet, and certainly a wintry mix of rain, sleet, and or snow is likely during the day on Tuesday. We'll be under the influence of that cold high pressure system. High temperatures tomorrow, much, much different than today. Again, near 60 this afternoon, much closer to 35 tomorrow afternoon. Well, let's take a look at a few computer forecast maps. This is from last night's 0Z GFS model run. This is using the tropicaltidbits.com website. We'll look at 12-hour increments beginning with this evening. The precipitation type on this particular map is color-coded. The blues right here represent snow. The pinks, a mixed bag of sleet and rain and snow. And the greens here represent areas of pure liquid rainfall. This again is the forecast map for this evening. Basically a band of light rain showers moving through the I-95 corridor from later this afternoon into the early part of tonight. Again, notice it's very strong and cold high pressure system over the Midwest, edging its way to the east here, and strong northerly winds on the eastern side of that high pressure will push in much colder air into the mid-Atlantic region in the overnight hours, and it'll be much colder on Tuesday compared to this afternoon. Now here's the forecast map for tomorrow morning, and again the pink here represents a wintry mix of sleet, freezing rain. The snow is represented by blue, and the green represents areas of rainfall. We'll be basically in a wintry mix type of pattern here in the I-95 corridor on Tuesday. Strong high pressure moves quickly from the middle part of the country this morning all the way to upper part of New England or southeastern Canada. By tomorrow morning, cold air will have penetrated by this time tomorrow morning into the I-95 corridor, sliding on the eastern side of that high pressure system down the New England coastline. So again, much colder on Tuesday compared to this afternoon, and a wintry mix is quite likely as that cold frontal system stalls out and then begins to turn northward as a warm front. Let's now jump ahead to tomorrow evening. Well, by tomorrow evening, that high pressure continues to move quickly to the east. It now will allow for some milder air to push northward. That cold front has moved back northward as a warm front. Still kind of a mixed bag here early tomorrow night in the I-95 corridor, but temperatures will rise in the overnight hours tomorrow night, and any precipitation should be in the form of rain by late tomorrow night and again on Wednesday. There could even be some fog that develops late tomorrow night in the I-95 corridor as those temperatures gradually rise before Wednesday morning sets in. Now here's the forecast map for Wednesday morning. By this time, all rain showers in the I-95 corridor. Again, not a heavy precipitation event, but there certainly can be some rain shower activity on Wednesday as we turn milder once again. But all that will tend to be a repeat performance during the latter part of the week, with another strong, cold, high-pressure system in the middle part of the country pushing a cold front through the region. Wednesday night will turn colder again on Thursday, and Friday could see a repeat performance of a wintry mix of rain, sleet, and or snow on Friday as that cold front tries to turn around and return to the north as a warm front. Will get milder again on Saturday. So a very up and down week in terms of temperatures. Very mild today to start the new week and the new month of December, but much colder for Tuesday, and a wintry mix of rain, sleet, and or snow possible from late tonight through the day on Tuesday. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.